Well, good evening, afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at Valley High School, where your DeSales Colts take on J-Town in the 6th region semifinals. Brendan, this is going to be a big game. You know, Du Bois and Butler had just played right before this, and honestly, it was a big battle game back and forth. But Brendan, Butler came back and took the win. You know, Du Bois was fighting and fighting to the end. However, Butler just took the win at the last minute. Now, this game, I was looking at J-Town, and J-Town is a very big team, Brendan. So, you know, it's going to be very curious to see how this DeSales team can work offensively and defensively to stop everything in J-Town's way. What do you think, Brendan?
Yeah, J-Town comes in very good offensively. Hopefully DeSales can kind of ride the success they had in the quarterfinals of the region against Moore. Big offensive showing, 98 points up, almost 60 combined points between Cameron Bischoff and Isaac Dillon. Hopefully they can get going again. Be a little bit tougher a matchup, but I'm hoping for the Colts to, improve a little bit defensively. Not their best game defensively, not their worst game defensively. Gave up 85, which that also is due to how fast the Colts play, gives more possessions to the other team, but hopefully they can come out a little bit better defensively. But if they can play, how they did offensively, I think they have a really good chance, of this being a tight game and maybe stealing it in the end or winning this game.
And, Brendan, I remember from a while ago when I used to watch J-Town play, a key player on this team is he's a senior, number 32, Kayon Gaines. This guy, he's a very tall athlete. He's at the free throw line right now, and he can get big down low, Brendan. So, the Colts are really going to have to watch out for that. But I can't wait to see what Coach First has for this J-Town team to switch it up, fast pace, slow pace, just to see what they have. The danger zone's looking pretty good over there. An orange out. We made that decision last night. We put a poll out on the danger zone, and we're going with the orange out today. So they're across from me, and the Colts have an all-orange team right now. They're wearing their all-orange, and J-Town is going all white. So, can't wait for this matchup. We have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go, and we'll be right back soon as the tip-off comes here at WDHS Live here. All right, we are back here at Valley High School at WDHS Live here. We are getting ready to underway the tip, and we are almost ready here to play some basketball in the 6th region semifinals. And I can't wait to see this. I got Brendan alongside of me on my right and Trey on the left of me here. He's our big stats guy, and I can't wait to see right here. The refs just came out. We got about 20 seconds left to go here, and, we're getting ready to do the national anthem, I think. Or maybe we're just going to play ball. I don't really know, but I can't wait for this game, baby. What do you got to say, Brendan?
Yeah, very packed crowd here. Big game. Excited. That's all I got to say, really excited. Hopefully, like I said, Colts can carry their momentum from last game into this game and come out hot here. Got to get into the starting lineups here.
All right, and for the starting lineup for the J-Town Chargers, we have number 1, Davon Harris, number 2, Darian Clark, number 4, Laren Westmoreland, number 5, Davian Glenn, and number 32, Kayon Gaines. And for your DeSales Colts starting lineup, number 0, Cam Bischoff, number 1, Deshaun Harris, number 10, Isaac Delling, number 23, Kingston Merritt, and number 24, Caden Childs. And if you can't hear me right now, they're re-announcing it.
6'3" senior, number 1, Deshaun Harris.
Oh, I can't wait for this lineup right here, Brennan.
Third guard is 6'5" junior, number 10, Isaac Dealing. Starting at punt, 6' senior, number 23, Kingston Merritt.
They didn't get Isaac Delling's last name right. They said Dealing. I don't know who Dealing is, but I know what Delling. I don't know what Dealing, but I know what Delling, Brennan. And now they're getting ready to introduce J-Town Chargers. Oh, Coach Furch over here laughing at the announcer because they called him Derek instead of Derek. I don't think this guy knows how to talk, man.
Starting in the backcourt is 6' senior, number 1, Davon Harrison. Also starting in the backcourt is 6'3"
Man, it's a packed gym in here, Brennan, especially on the lower half.
The third guard,
The student section is turned around. They don't want to hear what J-Town's lineup's got to say. But, man, I tell you what. Well, now that I'm down here, Brandon, they don't even look that big, honestly. They really don't.
6'6" senior, number 32.
6'6" senior. That's pretty big.
Gaines, head coach of the Chargers, Richard Duncan.
Pretty big, but here we go.
It's actually Derek first.
And the announcer got his name right that time. All right, looks like Deshaun Harris is getting for the tip. And we'll see who's going up against matching him. Wouldn't doubt if it's number 32, Gaines. So we are almost ready for the tip here. The Colts are in all orange. J-Town's in all white. The Colts will be going to the right of me. And J-Town Chargers will be going to the left of me. The refs are getting line, checking everything, see if it's right. Oh, actually, excuse me. I thought it was, but it'll be Westmoreland going to tip it off with Harris. And they're ready for the tip. The danger zone is loud. And it is the Colts with the tip. It'll be Cameron Bischoff with the ball. Passes it off to Kingston Merritt. Looking for him to give it to. He's at the top by the arc. Almost turns it away, but Kane Childs picks the ball back up. He dribbles in the mid-range. Kicks it back out to Harris on the right wing. Harris looking around. Drives it out. Dishes it off to Bischoff on the right wing. Right in front of the Chargers bench. Harris has it now. Kicks it back out to Merritt at the top of the arc. Childs at the top of the arc for the 3. He hits it off the back of the iron. And it is Harris with the rebound. Harris shooting the ball. Down the court. And he gets a push off. It'll be going the other way. Colts basketball. Harris going to have a little push off there. And the danger zone saying you can't do that. The Colts will be in down in the ball right in front of the Colts' bench. Be Bischoff against Clark. Bischoff coming his way. He just passed the halfway mark. He chest passes it off to Delling. Getting the 5-second here. Guarded by Glenn. Now Merritt has the ball at the top of the arc. He passes it off to Bischoff. Bischoff fires away from the 3. He can't hit. And it is Glenn with the rebound coming down the court. Passes the halfway mark. Dribble behind his back. Guarded by Harris. Tries to pass it. Bischoff forces a turnover. Harris coming down the court. Pump fakes it. Looking for somebody to give it to. Dishes back out to Delling on the right arc, right in front of the bench. Childs drives in, and he uses the glass and lays it up and in.
Childs was able to hang there and make that finish. That was a tough finish.
Clark has the ball, passes it on the right side to Glenn, right in front of the danger zone. He's dribbling the ball with his right hand, passes it off to Clark from the left wing, tries to give it down low to Gaines, but Merritt forces the turnover. Merritt getting big down there with Gaines. Bischoff has the ball. Merritt sets the screen. Bischoff for the 3. He hits it off the front of the rim, and he bounces out. And it is Harris with the coming back up. Guarded by Harris. Harris enforces a turnover. Bischoff has it. Passes it all the way down low to Childs. And it almost is a little too hard pass. Now the Chargers have the ball, bringing it up the court. Harrison has the ball, pump fakes it in the left wing, drives it in, and lays it up.
Devon Harrison.
Both teams off to a little rocky start here, but that's to be expected. Big crowd here.
Little rocky here. Coach Furch not really liking that defensive there. However, we'll see how they switch things a little bit. Childs bringing the ball up the court for the Colts. Guarded by Harrison. Bounce passes it off to Harris on the left wing. He bounce passes it off to Bischoff. Now Merritt has the ball at the arc. Delling coming around. He has the ball now. Now Harris has it on the left wing. He drives it in all the way. Bounce passes it to Merritt down low, and he uses the glass.
Good stop and find there by Harris. I thought Harris was going to go up with it, but stopped, centered himself, and had a good pass and good find to Kingston Merritt for the easy layup.
4-2 with 5 minutes left to go here. The Chargers have the ball at their end of the court. Glenn tries to pass it. However, Caden almost breaks that pass up. Now Harrison has the ball at the top of the arc, guarded by Harris. Harris almost forces a turnover. He passes it off to Gaines. Gaines has the ball. The danger zone's going crazy right now. Now it is Glenn who has the ball. He drives in for the mid-range, and he gets a walk called. It'll be going the Colts' way. The danger zone going nuts and saying, you can't do that, which is honestly the right call. Bischoff coming down the ball. Passes it to Delling. Delling on the right wing. He passes it to Merritt. Merritt gives it back to Bischoff. Bischoff at the top of the arc. He drives it on the right side. 1-2. Overhead the pass to Merritt. Merritt hardly misses the shot. Little too hard for Merritt there. Now it is Clark who has the ball. He 1-2, steps it in, dishes it out, back out to Glenn. Glenn tries to give it down low to Gaines. Gaines turns it over. Delling has the ball. He slows it up a little bit, passes it over to Bischoff.
Merritt has had some very active hands-on defense, has forced 2 turnovers here early.
Bischoff shoots the 3, however, just a little too short, and airballs his 3. 4-2. Bischoff, however, is 0 for 3 from the arc right now. Checking in for the Colts, number 3, Ryan Age. And number 4, Micah Freeman. Can't wait to see what Micah Freeman does in this action and uses his height to this. It'll be Harrison bringing the ball up the court for the Chargers. He passes it off to Gaines. Gaines getting trapped. But he almost forces a turnover. However, we are all the way back at the end of the court. The Chargers are trying to bring the ball up the court. It is Westmoreland. Tries to take it up, but he gets rid of it. Now Harrison has the ball all the way back at the line. Dribbles to the right arc. Right in front of the danger zone. He drives in mid-range shot, and he tries to go up for 2 and gets fouled going up for 2.
Colts have had some very active hands here on defense earlier, making life rough for J-Town offensively. Would you like to see it?
His first. Team first.
It'll be Davon Harris at the line to shoot 2.
And line Harrison, shoot 2.
Let's see how loud the danger zone is. They are pretty loud over there. He hits the first free throw. Let's see if we can hit his second one from the 15-footer. Let's see here. And he hits the second one. We have subs coming in. Number 3, Brayon Faulkner. And number 10, Caden Bruce. They replace number 32, Kayon Gaines, and number 1, Davon Harrison. Isaac Delling has the ball. He just reaches the halfway mark. Now he dribbles all the way to the left side of the court. Getting trapped here, but he passes it over to Harris. Harris on the floor, scrolling for the ball, and a jump ball is called. It'll be J-Town basketball. Conaway got away there with some slaps a little bit, Brennan, but the refs called it a jump ball, and guess that was the right call there. It'll be the Chargers' ball to inbound the ball all the way at the other end, right in front of their cheerleaders. They are coming down the court, taking it slowly here. They have just reached the halfway marker on the court. Drives it all the way in. Bounce passes it to Faulkner down low. He can't hold on to it. Turns it over. Bischoff coming down the court. Ryan Age on the left side. He drives in. Kicks it back out to Delling on the drive in. Delling gives it to Micah Freeman on the left arc. Delling has the ball. Look at somebody to give it to on the arc. He gives it to Harris. Harris back to Age. And Age gets a walk called. It'll be the Chargers to inbound the ball right in front of their bench. Good call from the refs there. Age kind of got a little too fast with it instead of, slowing the game down. Instead, he just kind of moved a little too quickly there with the ball. Clark coming up the ball for the Chargers. He's bringing the ball down the court. He just reaches the halfway mark. Comes down to the left wing right here in front of the Colts bench. Step back three. He's a little too short. Down low is Westmoreland with the rebound. However, he misses his shot. The Chargers regain another offensive rebound. And Bruce comes up with the rebound, and he misses. And another offensive rebound for Bruce, and he goes up for another shot, and he gets a foul called on that shot.
J-Town had about 2 or 3 offensive rebounds there, and eventually it led to 2 free throws coming for J-Town. So Colts need to try to attack the boards a little bit better.
Bruce at the line to shoot 2. He hits his first one.
And he replaces one, Harris.
Number 11 checking in for the Colts, Nehemiah Friedman. He replaces Deshaun Harris. Let's see if Bruce can hit his second one. Bruce is a 62.5% free throw shooter. 6-4, J-Town Chargers. Bischoff has the ball, dribbling on the left side of the court, all the way across from it. He drives in, tries to use the glass, but just a little too hard and high. It is Glenn bringing the ball down the court. A block foul is called on Ryan Age. The and one, count the basket, and they will be at the line to shoot one.
That's his second. Team third. The goal by Glenn is good. At the line is Glenn, shooting one.
Number 24, Caden Childs checks in for the Colts. He replaces number 3, Ryan Age. It'll be Glenn at the line to shoot another one, and he hits. Friedman has the ball right in front of the danger zone all the way across from me. Now Childs has the ball, bringing the ball up the court on the left side. He's getting guarded by Glenn. Passes to Freeman. Freeman gives it back to Childs. Childs gives it to Delling in the corner. Gives it back to Bischoff on the right arc. Now Freeman has the ball, dribbles it, picks up his dribble, gives it to Bischoff. Bischoff bounce passes to Freeman down low. Freeman goes up for the shot, and he gets a foul called on the shot.
Excellent feed to Freeman there by Bischoff. Now Freeman's going to the line for 2 free throws.
Freeman, let's see what he can do at the line. To shoot 2. Misses the first one. A 64.5% from the free throw line, and he can't hit the first one. And here we go. He misses his second one. Clark drives it in, and a foul is called. Tries to go coast to coast and take it in, and a foul is called on number 10, Isaac Delling.
That's his first. Team 4.
And the Chargers will be at the line to shoot another 2.
At the line for J-Town, Clark.
Clark is at the line. The Colts danger zone is chanting air ball to Clark, which is the last person to airball the shot, and he misses his free throw. We were just practicing this at school, Brennan, and I'm telling you, if you keep that chant up, that will get into players' head like no other. Let's see if he can hit his second one. And he finally hits his second one. Friedman has the ball. It's a 10-4 ball game here. Friedman has the ball dribbling up the court, just past the halfway mark. Guarded by Clark. He dribble hands off to Childs. Childs dribbles all the way to the ball on the left side. Passes it to Bischoff. Bischoff drives it in and lays it up.
Going by Bischoff.
Clark has the ball, guarded by Childs. He pulls up mid-range shot, hits it off the back of the iron, and Merritt comes up with the rebound. Bischoff has the ball on right in front of the table here. Sets the screen by Merritt. Bischoff passes the ball to Childs at the top of the arc. Childs drives it in, passes it to Nehemiah Friedman in front of the bench. Nehemiah Friedman back to Merritt. Now back to Childs at the top of the arc. Childs takes it in, no shot. A foul is called on the floor.
The foul number 3, Faulkner, is first.
Fouls on number 3, Brayon Faulkner. Checking in for J-Town, number 21, Johnny McFarland. And number 1 back in, Davon Harrison. And it'll be the Colts to inbound the ball underneath the rim right in front of the Chargers cheerleaders. Friedman to inbound the ball to Merritt. Merritt on the left wing, guarded by McFarland. He dribble hands off to Bischoff. Bischoff has the ball. He passes it to Freeman. Freeman gives it to the ball. Childs has it. Childs has it and turns the ball over to Faulkner. Faulkner takes it in, kicks it back out to Harrison in the right corner in front of the danger zone. Bounces off the rim once, bounces off it twice. However, McFarland has the rebound and gets it and turns it over out of bounds, and the ref calls it, and it's out of bounds on the Chargers. The Colts take the ball.
J-Town's had a lot of offensive rebounds so far, just not been scoring on those offensive rebounds. The Colts are going to need to look to attack the boards a little bit better going into the second quarter.
Childs drives it in and gets a lot of contact there with no foul. However, on the second chance putback, there is a foul. Fouls on number 1, Davon Harrison, and Childs will be at the line to shoot 2. Checking into the game for J-Town, Davion Glenn.
It replaces 1, Harrison.
Oh, excuse me, never mind. It is on the floor instead of a shot. It'll be the Colts to inbound the ball. Friedman to underneath the rim. Looking for somebody to give it to. Merritt comes down low, and Merritt was wide open on that. However, just a little too hard of a pass, and he turns the ball over. Now the Chargers will inbound the ball underneath the rim in front of their cheerleaders. Glenn dribbles all the way down, uses the glass, hits it on the buzzer, and lays it up.
At the end of the first quarter,
At the end of the first quarter, 6-12, J-Town's up. And we will be right back here at WDHS Live here at Valley High School, where the action is big. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Valley High School, WDHS Live here, where J-Town Chargers are taking on your DeSales Colts. 6-12 at the end of the first quarter. We are underway to start the second quarter. It'll be the Colts to inbound the ball on the far side of me, across the court from me. Isaac Delling to inbound the ball in front of the fans. Here we go here. He inbounds it to Childs. Childs has the ball, dribbling with his left hand, guarded by Glenn. Childs gives it to Matt at the top of the arc. A foul is called on the floor, off ball, on number 3, Brayon Faulkner.
Fouls number 3, Faulkner. The second, team first.
Coach Furch going at the refs right now to see if the ball was underneath the rim inbounding, but it wasn't. Childs has the ball, dribbling in front of the Chargers bench. He's in the right corner in front of the Chargers bench. Drives in, mid-range pull-up. Can't hit his pull-up shot. And it is Faulkner with the rebound. However, he turns it over, and Merritt is right there to force the turnover. And Merritt gets pushed down to the ground. Instead, the refs call a travel.
Yeah, I thought for sure that would have been a foul on J-Town there. Merritt fell pretty hard to the ground there.
Honestly, a terrible call right there from the refs. But, I mean, that's just – looks like he got pushed in the back very hard there. Clark tries to give it to Glenn on the right wing, and Childs is right there hugging his back, and he gets a foul call, which is a good foul, reasonable foul there for Childs. It is Clark who has the ball, dribbling up the court. He passes it, bounce passes it to Glenn. Glenn gives it to Bruce on the left wing in front of the bench of the Colts. He gives it to Clark on the left wing now. The Colts are still, danger zone still training air ball. He pump fakes 1-2. A good move there, and he shoots his mid-range and hits. Bischoff has the ball, drives it in, passes it back out to Merritt. Now Harris has the ball on the right wing. He bounce passes it to Merritt. Merritt comes back on the right wing again and bounce passes it to Childs. Childs breaks his defender left, right. Bounce passes it down low to Harris. Harris pump fakes and gets the foul called, going up for 2. Harris to be at the line to shoot 2.
Smart play there by Harris. Got his defender in the air, waited for him to fall on him, and went up with the shot. So now Harris gets the foul and 2 free throws coming.
Harris at the line to shoot 2. Let's see if he can hit his first one. Harris is a 49% free throw shooter, and he hits the first one. No, Harris, he can really be a good athlete, Brendan, if he really locks in and focuses. He can be a good defensive player, just as rebounding down low with Cruz and Merritt. Just as an offensive player, he could be up there shooting too. I like his mid-range jump shot, though. He can't hit his second one, rims out a little bit. Glenn bringing the ball up the court. He passes it to Bruce. Bruce now gives it to Westmoreland. And the charge is called on Westmoreland. It'll be going the other way. The Colts basketball. Childs has the ball, bringing it up the court. Just getting ready. He passes the halfway mark. Merritt at the top of the arc to set the screen. Childs dishes all the way back out to on the left wing to Harris. Harris gives it down low to Merritt. Merritt bounce pass, picks up his dribble, passes it off to Bischoff. Bischoff goes up, passes it to Merritt. Childs has the ball, shoots the 3, just a little too long. Freeman tries to get the rebound, and he hits it off his left hand.
Good look there for Childs, just couldn't knock it down.
Chargers will inbound the ball in front of their cheerleaders. It is a 7-point lead for the Chargers. Glenn has the ball on the right side of the court. The Colts come to trap him. Now, McFarland has the ball in the right corner. He passes it off to Clark on the left wing. And he tries the alley-oop it to down low to McFarland, and he just turns the ball and throws it out of bounds. A timeout is called from the Chargers. It'll be a full timeout, and we will be back here at WDHS Live here at Valley Traditional High School. We are back here live at WDHS Live here at Valley Traditional High School, where your DeSales Colts take on the J-Town Chargers. It is a 7-point lead for the Chargers with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this second quarter. It'll be the Colts to inbound the ball underneath the Chargers' rim, and they will be coming down the court. Bischoff coming down the court, guarded by Glenn. He just reaches the halfway mark, dribbles to the right side, dishes it out to the left side to Delling. Delling guarded heavily by Bruce. Now he dribble hands off to Childs. Childs on the right wing, looks at somebody to give it to. Mayer comes off that screen, down low, hits it off the glass too hard, and Harrison with the rebound for the Chargers.
Tough finish there. Merritt took it up strong, just couldn't come down with it, but had to go up against a lengthy guy.
Glenn has the ball. Passes it to the left wing right here in front of the Colts bench to Harrison. Now Glenn has the ball again in the left corner. Gives it down low to Westmoreland. Westmoreland kicks it out to Clark all the way in front of the danger zone for the three, and he can't hit. Hits it off the back of the iron. Delling with the rebound coming down the court. He gives it to Bischoff at the top of the arc. He jab steps, goes into the right side. Clear lane for Bischoff. Bischoff lays it up and in. 9-14. Glenn has the ball, gives it to Harrison. Glenn shoots the three on the left wing and airballs the shot. And down low it is Bruce with the rebound, and he airballs another layup. And now the Colts have the basketball. Childs has the ball, bringing up the court right in front of the table. He guards around, comes around the left screen, gives it back out to Age right in front of the Chargers bench. Age drives in, kicks it back to Delling on the left wing, and he hits the three.
Delling picks up right where he left off from last game, knocks down his first field goal here. Hopefully he can get going.
A three ball deep from Delling hits it in the left wing. The Colts danger zone, yelling air ball every time. Glenn gets the ball. Now World has the ball. Now Harrison has it right in front of the danger zone. Gives it to Glenn. The Colts student section is going nuts. Glenn has the ball on the top of the key, dribbling onto the left side with his left hand. He gives it to Harrison on the right, top of the arc. Now Glenn has it, drives in, 1-2 step, and he floats it up and in. Bischoff has the ball, drives in on the right side, and he uses the glass and hits it. A 2-point lead from the Chargers. Glenn has the ball, but gets away with the charge, and a foul is called. What'd you see there, Brennan?
Well, I thought I might have saw a walk and then a jump ball, but neither's right. So J-Town ball here.
I mean, it looked like he got away with a walk there. He got away with at least 6 steps there, Brennan. But however, the refs didn't see that. And then there was a jump ball, and then they called a foul. Clark has the ball, dishes it to Harrison in the right corner in front of the danger zone. And he hits the three. Now Age bringing the ball up the court. Dribbles in with his left hand, comes back out to the arc on the left side of the court away from me. He dishes it off to Bischoff. Bischoff for the quick three, and he hits the air one. Bischoff with the deep three, step back, and one. Count the basket.
Bischoff starting to get going. Started off over 3 or over 4, but has made about three finishes at the rim in a row, and now a 3 is going at the line for the 4-point play. It's starting to get hot here in the second quarter, which is exactly what DeSales needed.
A Bischoff, a 48% from the three-pointer, and that just shows you why right there, Brennan. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. This guy can step back, shoot the 3, get fouled, and still make the shot. Bischoff will be at the line to shoot 1. He hits it. It is now a 1-point game lead for the Chargers. Glenn has the ball, bringing it up the court for the Chargers. Coming down the court. Dribbles to the right side. A screen is set by Westmoreland. He comes off the screen, floats it up and in. 21-18 lead. Bischoff has the ball. Guarded heavily by Wardlow. Turns it almost away. However, he gets it, and the Colts call a quick timeout. a good timeout called by Coach Furch there. A quick one. It'll only be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it going here. I mean, I tell you what, Ryan Age is checking in for the Colts, but Brennan, what have you seen so far in this first half from the Colts?
A little bit shaky offensively, but that's also due to J-Town's length on defense and physicality, but starting to pick it up a little bit, some tough finishes at the rim. Defensively, I think we played really well. We could be rebounding a little bit better, but I think we've played well defensively. J-Town only 21 points here with only 2:30 left to go in the half. So really strong defensively. Forced J-Town into some shots they probably didn't want to take. Just tough shots and just playing physical, matching their physicality.
I couldn't agree more, Brennan. You know, these Colts team, they were down by a little bit, but, man, they're coming back. They've been working the ball. And I tell you what, that Cameron Bischoff is something else. It'll be the Colts to inbound the ball right in front of the head coach of the Chargers. Bischoff gives it to Childs, comes back on the other side of the court, now crosses back over. Childs has the ball, dribble passes to Merritt at the top of the arc. Merritt gives it to Age. Age bounce passes between the legs to Merritt down low. 1-2 bounce, and he hits the layup.
Really good find there by Ryan Age.
A great find there. Glenn has the ball. He passes it over to Clark on the left wing, guarded heavily by Bischoff. Bischoff with one hand up in his face, gives it down low to Gaines. Gaines guarded by Delling. Gaines goes up, spins off the ball, and lays it up.
Goal line Gaines.
Now Childs has the ball, screen set by Bischoff. Childs spins off behind the arc, drives it in and lays it up, and he can't hit, but there's a foul on the play, and Childs will be at the line to shoot two.
Number 12, is first.
Childs is a 59.7 free throw percent shooter.
Childs, shooting two.
We'll see if he can hit both of these shots. He hits the first one.
Second game for the DeSales, number 1, Deshaun Harris. Also number 4,
Number 1,
Freeman.
Deshaun Harris, and Micah Freeman checks in for the Colts. They replace number 3 Ryan Age and number 10 Isaac Delling. Childs to shoot at the line to shoot his second one. And he hits the second one. A 1-point game once again. 23-21. The Chargers are up. Oh, 23-22, excuse me. Glenn has the ball. He dishes it to Wardlow, down low on the left wing. Now we're all the way on the right side with Westmoreland. Westmoreland spins around, tries to shoot a mid-range shot, hits it off the front of the rim, and it is Bischoff with the rebound.
Colts with a chance to take the lead here going into half. Big possession coming.
Childs has the ball at the top. He dribbles it, picks up his dribble, passes it off to Harris. Merritt sets the screen. Harris, a sloppy pass, tries to get to Bischoff, but he turns it over. Now Gaines with it. Gaines gives it to Bischoff. Sloppy possessions right here from both teams. Childs spins around, floats it up, hits it off the front of the rim. Harris with a big offensive rebound, dishes it off to Bischoff for 3, but he can't hit the 3. Bischoff, just a hard 3 right there. Boy, but Brendan, that would have changed a lot of momentum for this game. Clark has the ball on the right wing. He drives it in. I don't know how that ref seen that foul, but a foul is called on the floor.
The foul is number 1.
Never mind, they called continuation. He'll be at the line to shoot 2. It'll be Demir Clark at the line to shoot 2.
That's his second. Team second.
He is a 65.2% free throw shooter. He hits the first one. Which also, these stats could be wrong, Brennan, for J-Town because they had 8 or more games that they did not have in KHSAA. So, couldn't really tell you what their stats are, but you know. He hits the second one. We have 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter, 25-22. 3-point lead for the Chargers, 24 seconds left to go. Bischoff has the ball right in front of the Chargers bench, bounce passes it to Harris. Harris at the top of the arc. He gives it to Childs on the left wing. Now back to Bischoff, chest pass. Bischoff has the ball, guarded heavily by Clark. Gives it down low to Freeman. Freeman uses the glass, and a foul is called. Freeman at the line to shoot 2.
The foul number 32 games, his first. And Brian Freeman, shoot 2.
Micah Freeman at the line to shoot 2. 60-point. Misses it. Hits it off the front of the rim.
Take it back against DeSales, number 14, Crippen. Also number 11, Freeman.
It'll be Blake Crippen, number 14, checking for the Colts, and number 11, Nehemiah Friedman. Freeman hits his second one. Now a 2-point lead for the Chargers. Clark bringing the ball up the court, drives in, and a hard foul by Childs.
The foul is number 24, Childs. His second.
That was like a clothesline right there from Childs, Brennan.
They're going to give DeSales number 0, Bischoff. He replaces 24, Childs.
Bischoff comes back in the game. He replaces Blake Crippen. Chargers to inbound the ball. It is Clark with the last second shot. And he airballs the 3. A 2-point possession, a 2-point lead by J-Town at the end of the second quarter, Brennan. And going into the half, what do you think about this offensive side and defensive side for the Colts?
I would say definitely a huge improvement on the defensive side from Tuesday night at Moore. Very proud of that. Kind of understanding offensively, started off slow, big environment here. Both teams started off slow. It wasn't just DeSales. I'm very pleased with that first half. Very pleased with that first half, 25-23. Don't think there was much else you could ask for. Started to get a little bit momentum going offensively late in that second quarter, and I think they're in a really good spot going into halftime.
I couldn't agree with you more, Brennan. You know, we have 10 minutes to go, and we'll be right back here at WDHS Live here right before the third quarter starts. 25-23, the Chargers take the lead on the Colts. We'll be right back. We are back here live at Valley. WDHS live here. Start the third quarter. I don't know if this is for sure, Brandon. However, when I was coming back away, it looked like Cameron Bischoff was throwing up into the trash can. I think they took him back. Yeah, he's just got sick. Papa Furch just told me. Oh, he's actually on the bench there. Looks a little sick, but however, it's fine. Valley to inbound the ball. Glenn takes it up. Clark takes it up and lays it up.
Go by Clark.
Don't move your mic.
Childs spins behind his back, turn away, gives it to Delling on the three, hits it off the back of the iron. Age with the rebound and puts it up.
Ryan Age.
Glenn has the ball. Passes it off to Clark. Gives it in the corner to Westmoreland for the three. He doesn't hit. However, the Chargers get the rebound again. Harrison for the deep three. He can't hit. For this, another rebound from Davion Glenn, and he drives it in and lays it up. Childs has the ball. Now Age has the ball at the top of the arc. Guarded heavily. Picks up his dribble. Bounce passes to Childs on the right wing in front of the danger zone. Chest passes it out to Merritt. Merritt gives it to Delling in the corner. Left corner for the three. He pump fakes it. Takes it in. Now Age has the ball on the left wing. Drives it all the way in. Lays it up. And a foul gets called. A little push in the back there. It'll be Age at the line to shoot two.
Who's first? He first. And line
Age at the line to shoot two.
Cameron Bischoff set to check in here, so it looks like everything's okay there. Deshaun Harris coming out. So we have Ryan Age on the floor, Cameron Bischoff on the floor, Caden Childs, Isaac Delling, and Kingston Merritt on the floor for the Colts.
Ryan at the Age. Ryan Age at the line to shoot a second one. Hits it. 26-29, a three-point lead now in this game. Glenn has the ball dribbling up the court, just passes the halfway mark, gives it to Clark on the left side, gives it back to Westmoreland, back to Clark, gives it to Harrison on the left wing. Now he gives it back to Clark. Clark gives it back to Westmoreland, gives it down low to Gaines. Gaines bounce passes it. I don't know what that is. That's a walk right there, but Merritt gets the ball, picks up his dribble. No, he doesn't. Now he dribbles it down the court, crosses the halfway mark, bounce passes it to Childs. Merritt down low, wide open, and instead of gets it, he dishes back out to Age for three, and Age splashes the three. We have a tied ball game now.
Ryan Age with five early here in this third quarter. Hopefully he can heat up because last game he sparked a big run for the Colts.
Glenn has the ball, gives it to Clark on the arc. Back to Clark. Now gives it to Harrison on the left corner three. Hits it off the front of the rim, but he can't hit. And Childs has the rebound. The Colts coming down the court with the ball. Give it to Ryan Age on the corner. Tries to drive it in, but he gets a turnover. Westmoreland takes the ball from him. Now Glenn has it, and a walk is called on Glenn. It'll be going the opposite way. Colts basketball. The Colts will inbound the ball right in front of the Chargers bench. A tied ball game here now. 5 minutes left to go. Delling has the ball. The Colts are running a passing, no dribble. Bischoff takes it all the way in, up and under, and gets fouled pretty hard. It'll be at the line to shoot two.
Colts looking to take their, I think, first lead of this game here early in this third quarter. Bischoff to the line for two. Bischoff at the line. First free throw coming up. Cannot knock it down. It's 29-29 here with 5:02 left in the third. Bischoff's second free throw about to be coming up. Second free throw is no good. J-Town with the ball.
It is Glenn to have the ball on the right wing. Passes to Harrison right in front of the Chargers bench. Back to Glenn on the right wing. Guarded by Delling. He gives it to Harrison in the corner. Pump fake, drives it in on the baseline. Looking for somebody to give it to. Passes back out to Glenn. Glenn back out to Clark for three. And he hits the three.
Three, Wardlow. Clark.
Bischoff has the ball. Age at the screen on the right. Delling pump fakes the corner. Three. Dribbles to the arc. And he bingo! Knocks down the three.
Delling with 2 threes here now. I think 2 for 3 on the day. Another strong start for the kid.
Glenn Gaines misses 2 back-to-back possession layups right there for the Chargers. And then a foul is called right there on the Chargers.
That's his second. Team third, second game for J-Town, number 3, Faulkner. And DeSales.
The Colts will inbound the ball. The Colts will inbound the ball right on the opposite side of me, right in front. Delling to Childs. Childs to Age right here in front of the table. Childs, Age dribbles it off, bounce passes to Childs. Childs drives it all the way in, spin moves, passes back out to Delling for three. Delling for another three!
Delling is like scorching high going back to last game. I think 3 for 4 now. I mean, the kid just, I don't know, can he miss? Is he allowed to miss? I don't think he's allowed to miss.
The Colts have the first lead in the first 3 minutes. Harrison for the corner three, hits it off the back of the rim. However, the Chargers have the rebound again. Clark does a good little move there and lays it up and in. The Colts still have the lead here, 35-34. Childs has the ball, tries to drive it in, and a foul is called on the floor.
His second. Team four.
The Colts will inbound the ball right in front of Coach Furch. Bischoff to inbound the ball.
From this one on the third quarter, DeSales, super bonus.
Isaac Delling is 3 for 3 from 3 right now with 9 points. All of his points from the 3. Ryan H has the ball, dribbles around, kicks it back out to Micah Freeman, and Freeman floats it up and in.
Ryan Age is playing excellent team basketball. Dribbles to the lane there, makes the extra pass, easy layup there for Micah Freeman. Holds up by 3 here late in this third quarter.
Harrison on the left corner. He drives it in, looking for somebody to give it to. Passes back out to Clark. Clark bounce passes it down low to Faulkner. And Faulkner, there is a foul called down low. Wow. Shooting 2. Faulkner will be at the line to shoot 2. A little makeup call, I guess, there for the Chargers. Not the best I've seen. Faulkner. He is a 66.7 free throw shooter. And he hits it off the front of the rim. Let's see if he can hit his second one. He's shooting his second one. Rims out, but what is that? That is a terrible foul call. It looks like Isaac Delling was just sitting there, and Westmoreland went for the ball, but it was over the back. And however, Isaac Delling got the foul call and said he got hit in his head. So count the basket and 1, and it'll be Westmoreland at the line to shoot his one. Let's see if he can shoot it. He is a 70% free throw shooter. Nope, hits it off the backboard. He can't hit. Ball doesn't lie. And Bischoff is on the ground getting stepped on. Bischoff doesn't look like he's feeling too good. Kind of walking slowly back up the court. Bischoff just looks a little shaken up in this game. Not like shaken up, but like sick shaken up. I don't know what's going on with him. Can't really tell. He looks very exhausted. Late night, maybe? Don't know. Bischoff has the ball dribbling right in front of the table here on the left side. Guarded by Faulkner. Faulkner kind of limping now, hurt his left ankle, it looks like. Now Age has the ball on the right side. Dribbling around top of the arc, dribbling with his left hand through his legs. Guarded by Clark. He spin moves. He's in the paint now. Gives it to Freeman. Freeman picks up his dribble. And Freeman tries to give it to Bischoff, but turns it over to Faulkner. Faulkner takes it all the way and lays it up.
Go by Faulkner.
And the Colts to try to inbound the ball. And they turn it over. And then they get the ball again. And then a foul is called on the Colts.
A foul number 24 shot on that's his third.
And they will be at the line to shoot two.
At the line, Clark. 22.
And a timeout is called right before the free throws. It'll be a full timeout, and we will be back here live at WDHS Live here at Valley Traditional High School.
We are back here, Valley High School. 1:57 left to go in the third quarter. Been a very entertaining third quarter. Both teams started off a little bit hotter this second half than the first half. 38-37. Demir Clark at the line for two. First one is good. Second one coming up. It is good. 40-37. J-Town Colts inbounding the ball. Ryan Age gets it.
Age dribbling the ball up the court on the right side. He's dribbling now to his left side. Coming around, coming to look side, give it to. Chest passes to the Childs on the right side. Merritt sets the screen. Childs comes off the screen. Rolling away, gives it to Bischoff. Bischoff goes up for the floater and gets fouled. And Bischoff will be at the line to shoot two. Fouls on number 3, Faulkner. It'll be his third. Faulkner is a key player that's been in this for J-Town this second half. Hate to see him go out. And he is in big foul trouble right now. Bischoff at the line to shoot two. We got 1 minute and 41 seconds left to go here. Bischoff, a 72.9 free throw percent shooter. And however, he does miss his first one. Let's see if he can hit the second one. He hits the second one. Deshaun Harris checks in for the Colts and replaces Bischoff. It is a 2-point lead from the Chargers. Glenn passes it to Clark. Clark spin moves down low and goes up for the shot and gets fouled called. A foul's on number 3, Ryan Age.
The foul's number 3, Age.
It'll be Clark at the line to shoot 2.
And one, Clark, he shoot 2.
Clark, a 65.2 free throw percent shooter. He hits the first one.
Taking back again, DeSales from the 0, Cameron Bischoff. Also, number 24.
Cameron Bischoff checks back in
Taking back in for J-Town, number 10.
the Colts and replaces number 3, Ryan Age. Yeah, this announcer has no clue who's coming in the game because he just said Childs came in the game and Childs has been in the game. So, I don't know, Brennan. You might want to take that mic and take over for him.
Tough life for the announcer. Messing names up, not getting who's checking in right. It's all good though, buddy. Keep working, kid.
The Chargers missed 2 offensive possessions, and however, the Chargers get a foul called right at the halfway mark. Caden Childs gets hit very hard, and a block is called. Fouls on number 3, Brayon Faulkner. It'll be his 4th for the Chargers. He will be immediately coming out of the game. And at the line for the Colts, it'll be Caden Childs to shoot 2. Childs is a 59.7 free throw percent shooter, and he can't hit the first free throw. Brennan, I tell you what, if it comes down to free throws and it comes down to a couple points, it's going to be the free throws that hurt the Colts here in this game. I mean, you know, key players, Cameron, Caden, they haven't been able to shoot their free throws, knock them down. It's just going to hurt the Colts in the long run. And free throws do cause the game. Childs shoots the second one, hits the second one. They've been going 1-and-1 here a lot. Yeah, a little bit reverse psychology, a little bit, but, you know, talked about it. 39-41. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Clark has the ball, passes it to Glenn on the right wing. The Colts in a 3-2 zone here. Now Clark has the ball, dishes it to Glenn. Glenn gives it in the corner to Warlord. However, Clark gets another rebound, and Kingston Merritt makes him force a turnover. Childs has the ball with 46 seconds left to go. And the Colts kind of got away with the backcourt violation there, and one of the refs was about to blow the whistle for it. And he just looked at him and looked like he was going to call it, but didn't end up calling nothing. However, the Colts couldn't even captivate the call, and they ended up calling it out of bounds on the Colts. The Chargers will inbound the ball. The Chargers bringing the ball up the court. He's just dribbling it. I guess looking for a last second shot here. Still dribbling at the same spot. The Colts still in the 3-2 zone. No one coming up. It's Glenn who has the ball at the top of the arc. Finally passes it off to Clark. Gives it down low to Westmoreland. Westmoreland turns the ball over. 5.1 seconds left to go. 39-41. Bischoff coming back into game for the Colts. He replaces Nehemiah Friedman. The Colts will inbound the ball right in front of the cheerleaders for the Chargers, underneath the rim.
And he replaces number 1, Harrison.
And for the Chargers, number 12, Dayton Wardlow. The Colts bring the ball down the court, 3 seconds left to go. Isaac Deli for a knockoff 3, and it rims out just a little bit. A close shot there for Isaac Deli. At the end of the third quarter, 39-41, we'll be right back here at WDHS Live here at Valley Traditional High School. We are back here live, WDHS live here at Valley Traditional High School, where the Colts are taking on the J-Town Chargers. It is a 2-point lead for the Chargers right now. The start of the fourth quarter is underway. Brennan is looking at the stats here right side of me, trying to get some stats from you all. And it'll be the Colts to inbound the ball on the far side of me, right across. Bischoff only having 11 points as it is. And Age has 6, and Delling has 9. 3 for 3 from the line, actually. Merritt has the ball, looking for somebody to give it to. Bischoff comes to get the ball, dribbles it, passes it to Harris on the right corner, gives it to Delling. Delling drives in, passes it to Childs. Childs pumps fake, takes it in, gives it to Harris. Harris almost turns it over, and he almost does. And Coach Furch quickly calls a timeout. Man, that was almost a scary possession there from the Colts. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And we're going to keep it rolling here. This is a very, very high-paced game. It's been a close game, honestly, from the start to hopefully the finish. And hopefully the Colts can just come out with a win. Is what we all hope for, Brennan. And if they keep the high-paced game going, hopefully the Bischoff can start getting hot more. Hopefully Delling starts knocking down more threes like he did in the third quarter. And hopefully, the Colts come out with the win. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the same thing. Thinking being smart with the ball and being smart with the ball is going to be very important down the stretch, making good passes. I would say also shot selection will be important. Want to get the best shot, just kind of grind it out. Hopefully slow J-Town a little bit down offensively too.
Harris has a ball on the left wing, passes to Merritt at the top of the key. He hands it off to Bischoff. Bischoff for an off-balance 3. Merritt with the rebound and floater to put it back in. A great rebound from Houston Merritt there to make it a tied ball game, 41-41. It is Glenn who has the ball, guarded by Childs at the top. He comes around on the right side, goes up for the layup, and uses the glass and lays it up. Coach Furch calling up a play here. Childs bringing the ball up the court on the right side. He chest passes it off to Harris. Harris looking for somebody to give it to. Now Merritt has the ball. Tries to bounce pass it to Bischoff. Try to look for a backdoor cut there, and Bischoff wasn't on the same page. Glenn takes it all the way in, passes it off, and lays it up to Bruce. It is a 4-point game now. Bischoff has the ball, takes it all the way in, tries to float her up, hits it a little too hard off the backboard. And a foul's called. Clark tries to take the ball down the court, and he gets a foul called on him. Foul's on number 23, Kingston Merritt. It'll be Kingston Merritt's first foul. The Chargers will inbound the ball underneath the rim. He inbounds it to Westmoreland. Westmoreland gives it out to Bruce. Bruce gives it to Harrison on the right wing here. Guarded by Delling. Harrison guarded heavily. He drives it into the mid-range. Look for somebody to give it to. Dishes back out to Clark at the top of the key. Clark calling up a call here. Now dribbling around to the right arc. Trying to almost gets away from him. However, he gives it to Glenn. Now Glenn gives it back to Clark. Clark dribbling to the left side here on the court. Guarded by Harris. Now he drives in, passes the free throw line, bounce passes it to Harrison. They are back out here at the mid-range shot. They are stalling the clock here. Harrison pulls up for 3, hits it off the front of the rim. And it is Clark who tries to save the rebound and throw it off Harris. And J-Town's crowd here thought he did throw it off Harris, but however, the refs didn't agree with it, and it'll be the Colts basketball. Ryan H. checks in for the Colts. He replaces number 1, Deshaun Harris. The Colts will inbound the ball. Age to Delling. Delling back to Age. Age just reaches the halfway mark here. Comes around. Delling tries to set the screen. Age picks up his dribble, looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it to Delling on the top. Delling drives it in on the left side. Tries to give it to Mayer with a sloppy pass, turns it over. It is Harrison. 1-2 steps and lays it up.
Harrison.
Dylan maybe should have just went up with that, but damn, hard.
A hard foul there called on number 4, Westmore. It'll be his third, and the team's first. And it was a hard foul on Caden Childs there. Gotta really ran into him. The Colts will inbound the ball underneath the rim. A foul's on the off ball. Fouls on number 1, Davon Harrison. A good call there. He was really holding it. Number 3, Faulkner coming back in the game for the J-Town Chargers. However, he does have 4 fouls. So if he gets one more foul on him, he's out of here. Colts will inbound the ball underneath the rim. Childs gives it to Merritt down low. Merritt gives it to Age right in front of the student section on the other side of the court. Age dribbled in between his legs. Merritt sets the screen. Age rolls off the screen, comes in down low, tries to lay it up, and can't hit the layup.
Maybe looking for a foul call there, but didn't get one.
4 minutes and 36 seconds left to go. Glenn has the ball. Age coming up to Glenn. Try to get him to move here. Westmore. Glenn has the ball, driving it in. And steps out of bounds, and it'll be the Colts basketball. The Colts will inbound the ball underneath the Chargers' rim now, right in front of the cheerleaders, excuse me. Bischoff looking for somebody to give it to. Tries to bounce past it and turns the ball over and bounces it out of bounds. And it'll be the Chargers basketball. However, Brennan, this game is not over yet. The Chargers will inbound the ball right underneath the rim. Bruce has the ball. He gives it to Clark. Clark gives it to Westmore. Westmore puts it up and airballs his shot. Age down low fighting for it against Bruce. Bruce can't hit this shot. The Chargers get a third offensive rebound, and the coach just trying to force them to turn it over. And the Chargers still find some way how to give it.
That was a hectic 30 seconds there. A lot of bodies flying all over the place. Colts trying to apply some pressure now here defensively.
And instead of a push-off, the refs call it on the Colts. I kind of see a little push-off, shove-off there from the Chargers. I have no clue what that ref seen.
At line, Westmore.
At the line, Laren Westmore to shoot 2. I don't know what he's seen there, Brennan. I've seen a push-off. Ball doesn't lie. He hits it off the front of the rim and can't hit it. Let's see what he does on his second chance shot. He shoots the second one. And he hits the second one. And immediately, timeout will be called from the Chargers. It'll be a full timeout. 48-41 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. We'll be right back. And stay tuned here at WDHS Live. We are back here live at Valley Traditional High School for the 6th region semifinal. It was the J-Town Chargers who have the lead on the Colts, 48-41. 3 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. The Colts will have the ball to inbound the ball underneath the Chargers' rim, right in front of their cheerleaders. Delling looking for somebody to give it to. Another pass, and he can't give it to anyone. And they turn the ball over, and they go up for the shot, and they get fouled, and it's an and one.
Colts having some trouble getting the ball rolling here. J-Town going to the line here for one. Still in this game. Gonna have to get some stops. Gonna have to get the ball in, but hit a couple threes. We'll be right back.
It'll be Falcon at the line. He hits it. Childs gives the ball all the way down low to Merritt. And last person to touch it was the Chargers, so it'll be the Colts ball underneath their own rim to inbound it. Age looking for somebody to give it to. Chargers just playing good defense. Almost turns that one over again. Bischoff shoots the three on the left wing. Hits it off, but Delling is there to get the rebound. Delling gives it to Childs. Childs gives it to Age in the left corner. Age drives it in, and that's the goaltending.
Go by Age. Checking in 0 for 1 minute.
A goaltending was called on the Chargers, so an automatic 2 points. It is now an 8-point lead for the Chargers with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. That's a very tongue twister there.
Yeah, third time's a charm there.
It got me there. It got me really confused there. I don't know what I was saying. You know, I did my warm-ups in the car, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, to get me warmed up for this game, actually. Chargers has the ball. It is Bruce down low. Bruce misses it, but Westmoreland's there to get the rebound and put it up. Childs has the ball, dribbles to the left side, and turns it over. But a quick timeout is called by the Chargers on the ground. It'll be a 30-second timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and we're just going to keep it going here. Might as well. Nehemiah Friedman to check in for the Colts. The Chargers are getting it loud here at Valley. We need a very good momentum change here for the Colts. They're down by 10 with 3 minutes left to go, Brendan. The offense has to do something differently to be able to get back in this game. Not saying that they're out of the game. They're not out of the game, don't get me wrong. But they have to do something. Momentum's got to change. The sloppy passes from the Colts have to change. The inbounding passes have to change. You can't have 3 different inbounds and that be turnovers. And that's what the Colts have had tonight. And that's been key momentum changers for tonight's game.
Yeah, gonna have to come up with some quick stops. A little bit all over the place offensively now. Calm it down. Be calm. Just get some good shots up. Gonna have to need to come up with some quick points here, 2s or 3s. Mainly just some quick stops and just calm everything down.
The Chargers has the ball. Clark has it on the left side of the court. Gives it to Bruce, and it is Westmore down low, wide open for the layup. Now it is a 12-point game. Age has the ball in front of the Colts bench. Gives it to Friedman down low. And just a turnover from Friedman. A little too hard of a pass.
Checking in for the
Colts. Davon Harrison.
Replaces for Westmoreland.
The Chargers will inbound the ball underneath the Colts rim. Harrison has the ball coming down the court. Harris gives it to Clark. Clark gives it to Glenn. Gives it to Bruce. Bruce uses the backboard and lays it up. Childs has the ball. Brian Age for the deep three, hits it off the back of the iron, and he can hit. However, Merritt almost forced a turnover, but Bruce is wide open again down low. After the Colts try to press. And an offensive charge is called on Ryan Age. That'll be Age's fourth, team's third. And a technical foul is given to Ryan Age, which is a terrible technical foul. Ryan Age just fouled out of this game. Ryan Age fouls out of his maybe last basketball game in his high school career. A sad scene there.
That was a little bit of a weak tech there. I think refs just got in his feelings a little bit. Feelings got hurt a little bit. Probably missed the call in the first place. Little flop there, but whatever, you know.
I'll tell you what, Brennan. If I wasn't on this mic doing this live right now, I'd have been going crazy at that ref in that student section right now. He's lucky I didn't take my mic off now and do it. Childs kind of gets a cramp, goes to the ground. Clark in the corner for three. He can't hit. Harrison gets the rebound. Looking for somebody to give it to. Dishes back out to Glenn. Glenn drives it all the way in, uses the glass, and lays it up. A official timeout is called.
Taking DeSales, 24 Freeman. He places 24 Childs.
The Colts have the ball. Freeman looking for somebody to give it to and turns the ball over. And Westmoreland tries to dunk it but can't hit the dunk. And a foul is called on Houston Merritt.
Fouls on 23 Merritt in second.
61-43 with 1 minute and 22 seconds left to go in this
And
quarter.
one part. 2-2.
Clark at the line, hits his first one.
And for DeSales, number 10, Delling, who places number 1, Harris. Also for DeSales, number 14, Crippen. And he replaces 23, Merritt.
You know, Brennan, I feel like there's a mood switch
Also for DeSales,
here for the Colts.
He replaces 0, Bishop.
And I honestly have a lot of emotions here for myself, for these seniors. You know, these are my boys coming out of here. It's getting emotional. Cameron Bischoff versus Merritt coming out of the game. Very emotional here tonight. Coach Furch starting to get emotional. I think there's a very different mood switch. And after the free throws, the Chargers come up with a rebound again. The Chargers have 15 offensive rebounds tonight. It will be 1 minute left to go. 62-43. And this might be our last time signing here at WDHS Live here, Brennan. Brennan, it's been a thrill. Jackson Compton for three. He can't hit, but gets fouled at the three. But Brennan, it's been a thrill here. It's been a thrill this basketball season, Brennan. A very hard-fought basketball season. Can't ask for anything better. Great season from the Colts. Great season from the coaching staff. It's been a ride, Brennan.
Yeah, it's been really fun the last couple weeks. Definitely gotten better, since the first time doing it about 3 weeks ago or so. Sad Colts couldn't come out on top on this one, but I still thought they played really well. Kept it close and then just kind of got out of hand here in the fourth quarter, but really hard fought. I mean, left it all on the court. Nothing that you're going out with that you can be mad about. You're going out in a good way. So,
I mean, like you said, Brendan, they left it out on the court. They played their hardest, but man, Brendan, it's getting very emotional. Honestly, I'm getting emotional for my boys. I'm not going to lie. I mean, these guys, I see them every day. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty emotional for my boys, Cameron, Bischoff, Kingston Merritt, Ryan H., Deshaun Harris. I mean, these guys played ball this year, and these guys played their butts off, Brendan. I mean, these guys, senior year, went out with a bang. I mean, they got far in this tournament, just couldn't captivate it. And, they fought hard to the end. It was a close game the whole way, but just like you said, Brennan, just at that end in that fourth quarter, it really just got away. Momentum switch with a lot of turnovers. However, J-Town will be moving on to the championship and the regional championship. It'll be against Butler. And Chargers will be at the line with 10 seconds left to go. But Brendan, I tell you what, it's been a ride doing this too. It's been pretty fun, interesting doing this as well, Brendan. I mean, this is our first year doing WDHS Live here at Broadcasting, and I got to say thank you to everybody that was watched us. And don't go away for, we're still going to do some more sports. Just because basketball is over, we ain't done. We got a lot of crew getting ready for some volleyball, some baseball. I mean, we're still going to come at you hard. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. 63-45. The Colts come short to J-Town. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Brandon alongside of me. Trey on the left of me. Mr. Cato in the booth up there. Thank you, everybody, behind the scenes, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And keep on tuning in to WDHS Live here. Go Colts, baby.
Yeah. Just shout out to all the seniors on this year's team. Played really hard today. Fought really hard all season. Put in the work all season. Nothing to be mad about. Just very proud of the boys, how they fought. Just all the work that they've put in. Just good stuff. But yeah, we'll be coming back to you with some volleyball, baseball, maybe even lacrosse. Who knows? It's been fun.
Been fun. Thank you, everybody.
Hopefully this won't be the last time we get to see you guys. So yeah.